Hey there, alright, it's me again, David Wilkinson, helping turning one-man band into real fitness business owners. This is the third video in the three-video series that you've been able to download by opting into my subscription box. And the last video is giving you my top 5 strategies to fully booking your personal training or fitness studio business. So these are the strategies that I use when I started doing my personal training and to fully book my personal training diary. And it's also, these are some of the strategies that we use in our fitness training studio right now to help get our clients, to help obviously get more clients, to help fully book out our studio and obviously increase our income. So let's just get into it, guys. So one of the big things that we found mega successful was climbing onto the back of other businesses. So things like networking and joint ventures and getting into bed with other businesses. Networking first, guys. Business networking, which is business to business networking, we found is a massive success for us, and we're sure it can be the same for you. The reason we find it's more successful than, say, if you had a fitness camp, is the perception of having a personal training business or a personal training studio. The perception's a lot higher. So when you go to these business networking groups, you're more viewed as a business owner and equal as opposed to just a fitness instructor. It's very important to kind of get that across. So what we've done is we went to business morning meeting groups in our local area, and it's something where you have to go every week for an hour and a half. And basically what you can do is that you build and form relationships with other business owners in the local area. You help each other get referrals, help each other get business, help each other with any business problems that each other are having. And it's kind of like a help situation. You refer people to their business and help them build what they're trying to do, and likewise they'll do the same for you. And generally, guys, you can, because they are the business owners, they're obviously busy, stressed, overweight, some of them. You'll generally find that you can really pick up clients actually from your group, plus referrals beyond that. And it's also great for them helping you get into other businesses. What we suggest is that you go to one of these groups and find something that's suitable for you. There's lots out there. We've done quite a few, but just kind of get on the internet, look at the local ones that are in your area, and go to a few meetings and see if they suit and fit you. Really, if you're, with regard to this, you're doing personal training and fitness studio, your clientele are going to have a little bit of expendable income. So I would avoid going to a business network group where they don't have to pay a lot, or they can pay when they go, or the membership fee is not very high, or the structure is not very good. The reason I would avoid those groups for is because the type of people that go there and that are involved in that may not be suitable for you or your business. So business networking is a great way of increasing your clientele and getting your name out there. Again, joint ventures, joining up with other companies to help each other. And what you can do with this is you can get into each other's lists. We've done joint ventures with restaurants where we've provided them with healthy menus. So that's given our healthy menus in their restaurant. So, I mean, God knows how many people go to eat in the restaurant that we chose. You know, the footfall in there is probably absolutely fantastic. But you're going to get, hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people every week seeing our logo, seeing our name, and learn a little bit more about us. So you're getting some cross-venture in there. You can joint venture with things like chiropractors and physios, where you refer clients to them, they refer clients to you, get your information there. Other joint ventures we've done with a big hotel chain where we live, and we've set up a fitness program with them to offer to their members. So basically we joined in with them, we offered them our services, they market, they promote it, they take a percentage of the cost, but we take the lion's share of the money, and all we do is turn up, do what we do, and you're increasing your income as well, and you're also increasing the amount of people that see your business and see your company out there. And obviously jumping on other people's lists is exactly doing that. By joint venturing with this hotel, we're able to get access to their list and get ourselves promoted through them. It's absolutely the way to go. We found that this to be one of our most successful things, is networking and joint venturing with other companies. So who can you link up with, and who can you join your business up with to help each other? And guys, that's what it's about with business. It is a help or a win-win. You doing something for them doing something for you. Okay, so really have a good think about that. Strategy number 2 is having sales processes. This is absolutely critical, man, and we are continually working on our sales cycles, our sales processes. You've got to have a step-by-step guide for making a sale. Okay, now let's just get one thing clear. You don't sell to anybody. It is a misconception that you can sell to somebody, you can, by certain words you're saying, certain clothes you wear, that you can trick somebody into buying something fair. No, most of the time that's never ever going to happen. The only thing that happens is that you present the right product or service or program that hits a chord with the person you're talking to, and for them it's the right time for them to buy something like that, and that's all that happens. So those 3 things go on at that time. But what you got to try and do is maximize the way you do that. And a sales process or a sales cycle is really a way of building trust, confidence in a relationship with a person. So let's say you get somebody who contacts you for your services, drops you an email through your website, or just kind of gets your number from somebody and gets in touch. What do? Just try and sell them your services, try and get them down to the studio, or try and get them to meet you. You know, what's the way that you harness that lead and you harness that person? And what we do is we actually have 4 sales cycles at the moment. We have a sales cycle for our website. We have a sales cycle for someone who contacts us to start with. We have a second cycle that they move into after that time period, and we've also got a cycle to convert people from doing taster courses and trial courses, taking them to be an actual member. So we actually have 4 of those now, and we're constantly working on them, and this is so important for you to do. Sales cycle, if we just stick with 2 very, very simple cycles for you to start with, and you need to go away and you plan these and set them out for yourself. But let's say someone gets in touch with you. You have a cycle 1, okay? So someone emails you, rings you, drops into the studio, or drops in to meet you, or whatever they do. The aim is to have a meeting with that person, okay? So just because someone's emailed you or phoned you doesn't mean that they're actually ready right now to do something. They might be just gaining a little bit of information with you, okay? But the aim is to try and get them to meet you, because you're much more likely to be able to show that person and present to that person the products and services and the skills that you have by meeting them face to face and take them through it. And more importantly, find out what they need and what their needs are and what their goals are, than you are by, spamming back emails to and from yourselves. So you've got to have an aim to try and meet them, okay, and a process to get them to come down to you. And that's not just going to be sending one email saying pop down and come and see us. You need to have a way of sending out certain correspondence, maybe following up with phone calls, whatever it is, to get them to meet you. Then you've got to have a follow-up cycle, okay? So when they actually come down to see you, okay, you need to have a cycle 2. Don't just make it random. You don't just have someone meet you and take them through, a random ad hoc way you're doing it. You've got to have an actual process and a way of planning this out. So you should have really what's called a pre-tour, a tour, and a product presentation. Your pre-tour is what you do and what they do before they go on a tour of your facility or are taken through your products. Okay, certain information that you need to gather, then certain questions you need to answer. I will give you a very, very big tip here. Find out what they want and ask them questions. Do not talk about yourself. It's a massively important thing. Then you may take them on a tour. So you might take them on a tour of your facility that you train people in, or where they're going to be working out with you. Take them around and show them the benefits and the features of doing that. And part 3 of that is product presentation. Sometimes no one's a close, but you're not selling. You're not a salesperson, and you don't need to sell. You need to present to that person the products and the services that you offer, and just ask them, do they want to purchase? Just because if they say yes, fantastic, get somebody started, get somebody signed up. If they say no, that just might mean no, not right now. Okay, so these are very, very important steps. Plus, once that person has had a meeting with you, and let's say that they didn't join, they need to go back into another cycle that keeps them in the loop with the products and services that you offer, and where you're sending them good, useful information on nutrition, training, whatever. So these cycles and these processes are absolutely critical to make sure that once someone's getting in touch with you, that you're following up with them, you're building a relationship with them, you're building trust, and you're getting them to come to meet you, where you've got a much better and much more successful chance of getting them to join your programs. Number 3 is referral strategies. Okay, now this is massive. 50% of business comes from referrals. Okay, they've actually statistically proven this. So you could spend as much money doing loads of other things as you want, but most of your money, most of your income, and most of your new clients are going to come from referrals. It's one of the easiest and best forms of marketing. You can have a tribe of clients actually marketing your business for you. But what you need to do is you need to look after your members to get them results and to give them experience. So the only way you're going to ever get referrals is by people talking about your business and loving what you do. You could actually have those as being actual clients, okay? So people who are a tribe, who follow you, who are in your community, who come to train with you, who get great results and love everything you do about them. They'll refer and they'll talk about you. Or you could have people who are in just in your community, who you're on your Facebook, you're on your Twitter, they follow you. They might be in your mail list and receive information. They might not necessarily buy from you, but they may be talking about you. So you need to give these people real trust and real confidence that you're going to kind of say what you do. And what you'll get is people pushing your business for you. But one of the best ways is to harness your actual members or actual clients that you have now to help you get more clients. So what you need to do is you need to first of all set up a tracking sheet for referrals. So to just start off nice and easy, list all your members down, all your clients down, and just kind of have a list of if they ever give you a referral, or when you start pushing for referrals from them, making note of the name of the client that referred them, who was that person who referred, what was their name, what was their email address, and then did they have a meet with you, did they go through the cycle, did they have a tour of your facility, or whatever. You've got to track these with you. And also you may want to incentivize, if a member gives so many referrals to you, you may want to incentivize them. Okay, give them a little bit something back. It's always a bit of a win-win. Ask members for your referrals, but always make sure that you give them a list of benefits beforehand. So very simple. Kate, you're doing absolutely fantastic with the program so far. In the last 8 weeks, you've lost 2 clothes sizes. You're feeling better. Your skin's clean. You're feeling full of energy. List everything that they're improving on, and just basically say, do you know of anybody else who would be interested in feeling and looking the same way as you? Okay. They might say yes, they might say no. If they say yes, give them some information. Arm your clients with referral tools. We'll cover that in a second. If a client gives you a referral, you need to get their person's name and contact numbers. You need to get them yourself. Do not wait for the member to get them to you. Okay. Let's say, for example, you don't have them on them straight away. That's fine. You can chase that up with your member, try and get them off them, but don't go, here's my name and number, get them to call me. Because 9 times out of 10, that's not going to happen. You need to contact them. And when you do contact your referral, do not try to sell them anything. Invite them to something. Invite them somewhere to come. So you might have an upcoming seminar, great place to invite people to. An upcoming workshop, great. You might want to invite them down for a tour of your facility. You might want to bring a buddy session where your referral can bring somebody down. You've got to have them to invite something to, like a low barrier of entry. That way you're going to be a lot more successful, and that referral is going to feel like you're not selling to them. And to be honest, guys, clients aren't going to give you referrals and just kind of so you can bombard their friends and family, your work colleagues, with phone calls and emails and trying to get them to buy. It's not the way it works. You've got to try to harness a relationship with that person as well. And what you can do is you can teach your clients how to refer to you. Okay? So you can teach them to do that. So you can, like we were saying earlier, you can arm your clients with info. Give your clients your business cards, your flyers, upcoming things. You might have a summer offer on. You might have a, before Christmas offer on. Give your clients these and give them 2 and say, there's 2 personal invites. to give to somebody who would like to come to our next seminar or next studio tour or next open night or whatever it is, or just come down for a lunch and learn meeting or whatever. There's two invites for two people who you may know might be interested in coming. Where do your current clients hang out? Where do they eat? Okay, where do they shop? What cars do they buy? What clothes do they buy? What food shopping do they buy? What coffee shops do they go to? Where do your clients hang out? Because what you're looking at is your client base right now, that specific type of target market, which we've always spoke about. They're your target market. Where do they go? And where they go, there's going to be more clients that are suitable for you that also hang out there. And what you need to do is you need to get your information and your products and your services where your clients hang out. And you could ask your clients to do that for you. You could ask your clients to take them there for you. You could ask your clients to display your information where they hang out. And that way, other people who they know, or the people who are like-minded or in that target market will see that information and have a bigger chance of getting more people from there. And like I said, make it easy for your clients to refer. Can they invite their referrals or something? They're not just going to want to say, oh, I know this great personal trainer or this great coach, there you go, he's £200 a month, come down, we'll, and join up. That's the likelihood of that happening is pretty slim. So what you need to do is you need to make it easy for your client to invite them to something. Okay, so real referral strategies is arm your clients with information, ask them for referrals, but give them all the benefits and features of your program first. Get your clients to invite their referrals to something, or if they give you the name and number of their referral, you invite them to something. Dead easy. Number 4 is website. So our top strategy number 4 of getting clients. Yes, nearly everything now is online and you need to be online. So if you've got a website or not, you need to either A, get one if you don't have one. And if you do have one, you need to avoid having the typical brochure website. Okay, a brochure website is something that just displays everything. It's probably got 5, 6, 7, 8 pages worth of information. You know the sites, you get on it, you start looking around, and next thing you know, you've lost what you're looking at. You're all over the place, and you probably log off. That is rubbish. What you need to do is there's certain things you need to consider, okay, when you're looking at designing or building or improving your website. First thing is, who is coming to your website? What type of person is coming there? What are they looking for? What are they searching for? When they come to your website, what do you want them to do? Okay, do you want them to call you? Do you want them to email you? Do you want them to opt into your mailing list? Do you want them just to kind of browse through your information? Do you want them to buy something? And the next thing you need to consider is how are you going to get them to do that? So what processes and little nudges do you have in place to get them to do what you want them to do? This is another cycle. We also have a sales cycle for this as well for our online website. You need to have the same, and you consider those 3 things. Your website most definitely needs an opt-in box where you give away free gifts. Okay, call it a free gift, not a download, not a newsletter. That shit's all outdated now. It's all about giving free gifts away. Free content and give information away. Have a video on there. Let people see who you are. Video is important in today's world. So you might have this really goes down to kind of how you work best. If you are very confident on video and you can get your personality out there and a little bit about who you are, I would most definitely say have a video on there. Okay, let people see who you are. Video is so important. Or even have just videos on your website of clients working out or client testimonials on video. You might be very good audio, so you might be very good at talking, so you might prefer to have a recording on there, recording of you talking about your program, maybe it's doing a little bit what I'm doing on here, like a bit of a screen flow. It's always a good way of doing things. Or you might be a better kind of at writing, so you might kind of be better at writing the copy that you have on your website, writing your information. Either way, you need to have things on there that people can see and find out more about you. And give away free content and free information on there. You might have a blog on your website, or they might be able to opt into your mailing list to get a free gift, and then you send them free information. A good rule of thumb for sending clients information, and as opposed to trying to sell them something, a good rule of thumb is 80-20. 80% of the information you send to your clients should be useful, usable information on nutrition, training, things happening in the industry, whatever it is, okay? And 20% of it could be special offers if you've got promotions and tell them about your services. Your site must be interactive. You've got to get them to take action and reasons for visiting your site, okay? So site being interactive is opting into a box. Have you got a blog on there? Is a reason for them to keep coming back to your website. That's such a great thing, and you need to, if your site's just there, giving loads and loads of information away, kind of just dumping like words on the screen, people are not going to be interested in reading that. People are going to log off and probably not coming back. Get your site to be interactive, get them to do things, get them to watch videos, get them to listen to information, whatever it is, but keep them coming back. You must guide them through the sales process on your website. Tell them what you want them to do. People do not come to a website to buy, okay? Most people do not come on a website to try and buy something. They're looking for information. They're looking for someone who they can trust. They may be interested in training. They may be interested in losing weight. But just because they come to your site, give you their information, doesn't mean they're ready right now. What they're trying to do is, they're saying, this looks interesting. I want to know more about this, but I want to be able to trust this person first. If they give you their details, gain their trust. Send them great information, great content, let them know a little bit about yourself, and then when they're ready to buy, they will. And then it takes them through your sales process, which is number 2. Okay, if you're spending all this time building this up and building all these behind the scenes strategies, which are so important, okay, you need to really think about how you're harnessing your relationship with the people that are getting in touch. And it's win-win to build a list. They give you their details. You have a list of people and subscribers who you can get in touch with who may potentially buy from you one day. It's a win-win situation. Okay. So before we move on to keep investing, sorry guys, let me just get back onto that. Sure slides. Sorry about this. Usual. It's absolutely like we could sit there, you know, and talk about how to, you know, you need to be doing you know, direct mail and to certain postcode houses and flyer drops and little kind of step meetings and all this kind of thing. But none of this really matters at all if you don't have the right strategies in place behind the scenes. So one of the big things is people will be willing to give you their information. And yes, you've got to get your brand and your market out there so people can see that. But you can do that through your referrals. You can do that by joint venturing. You can do that by your online presence. You can do that by doing flyer drops. You can do that by targeting local businesses or whatever you want to do. But the main thing is that you must have, when they come to your website, a process that they go through for getting in touch. And then once they've got in touch, another process for them to get them to meet you. Okay, and then when they do meet you, a process and a cycle for what you actually do with them when you meet them. And that there, I'm telling you now, is the most important thing you can do, because we found that to be the most successful thing that we've ever nailed down in the studio. So guys, trust me when I say this, get those things in place. Spend time building them, spend time developing them, get them out there, get them trialed, and look at ways to constantly improve them so your percentage rate of sign up is better. And the final thing, which it's a massive strategy for keep getting your diary fully booked, is keep investing in yourself, keep learning. You could have the best website, the best sales tactics, the best kind of information out there, but when people come to join your services, if you're shit at what you do, people will not stay with you. They will not join with you. Okay, it's much easier to keep a client with you and on track and getting results than it is to constantly have to go out and get new clients. The only way you're going to keep them clients with it is if you get them results. You've got to educate yourself, learn about a topic for the next 5 years and stick at it. Okay, so let's say your topic was fat loss. Learn about fat loss, learn about what you need to do, and keep learning at it for 5 years to become better and better at what you do. Be the best you can be. What do you want to be known as? What do you want to be known in your industry as? What do you want to know in your local area as? Do you want to be known as the girl that helps women lose fat through menopause? It doesn't matter what it is. You've got to be known as the expert, and to get there, you've got to invest in yourself. You've got to invest time, money, and effort in your education. It's lazy, it's born idleness not to continue to learn. Go on courses, workshops, buy books. We said this before in video 2 or 1, which was basically talking about your target market in the niche. And the niche was the service that you're going to provide your target market. That niche is what this is. It's your thing that you're known for, the thing that you deliver, and that you're going to have to keep learning everything about so you're better and you get clients better results, quicker time. And guys, the expert always gets paid more. Simple as. The expert can charge more, they're viewed in a higher esteem, and you'll always make more by being an expert in your field. And my God, have fun doing it. Have fun learning about something. Like I said earlier in earlier videos, choose something that's fun, enjoyable, and you'll learn more into it. You'll have a passion for investing into that. You'll have a passion for increasing knowledge and learning about the nutrition aspect of that, and the training aspect, and the supplement aspect, and the sleep aspect, and the hormones, and the whole bigger picture. Once you do that, you'll become the best and you'll be paid what you're worth. Finally, guys, what now? Well, what I want you to do is put in action what you've learned. Go back through these 5 steps. So you've got getting into bed with other companies, which is your network and your joint ventures. You've got your sales cycles. So you've got to create sales cycles for people getting in touch and people visiting your studio or visiting you to find out about personal training. Then you've got to have basically number 3, which is referrals. You need referral strategies and a way to get clients to refer. Number 4 is having a website. So having the right website and what you want them to do when they come to the website, and who's coming to your website, and how you're going to harness and build those relationships with those people. And number 5 is keep learning, keep investing. Guys, go away, write all those down and create your own strategies and your own ways that you're going to start using those 5 things, and keep doing them on a weekly, monthly basis all the time. And even if you're adding new marketing techniques and new marketing strategies to get more clients, keep doing those 5. Keep doing them, keep doing them, keep repeating them, and keep finding ways to improve them. Take action now. Fucking do something. Sorry guys, I know I swear, but it's just passion, okay? You've got to start taking action. You've got to start doing something about what you've learned. Don't just knock off this video and go, yeah, that was good, I learned something, and do nothing with it. Start now. Success loves speed, and speed is about taking action. Take action today, okay? Next thing, guys, finally, keep in touch. If you need anything, you need any help, you're unsure about that to do with marketing, that to do with business, whatever, get in touch. My email address is getfit@dhfitness.co.uk. You can .com. You can email me through the website and get in touch with me anytime. I'll be happy to answer any questions that you've got. Guys, take care, and I'll be coming very shortly soon with some more cracking information to help you get more clients, get paid what you're worth, and help you lay the foundations to building and designing a successful fitness business. Peace out.